Hey everyone, in this video we'll be solving this problem from David Morin. So basically we have a system which has a cylinder, a board and a spring. So the cylinder can freely roll on top of this board because there is sufficient friction here, and the ground here is frictionless, and it's given that this entire system is pulled towards the left by an amount of x, and then we are required to find the frequency of oscillation of the subsequent motion. So first and foremost we have to draw the FBD in this case. So drawing the FBD of the board first, we know when we pull this towards the right, the spring's going to pull back with the force kx. So that's that. And let's assume the friction that the cylinder applies on this board is F towards the left. And let's say the acceleration, or we could say the restoring acceleration of the board is AB. So the first equation would be the Newton's second law equation, kx minus F equals MAB. Now drawing the FBD of the cylinder, we know the friction will act in this direction because of the action reaction pair. And let's assume the acceleration of the cylinder is AC towards the right. And as the friction is acting this way, the alpha will be acting in this direction, right? In the counterclockwise direction. So now writing two equations. First, we can write the F equal to MA equation, which means F equals MAC, where AC is the acceleration of the center of mass. And then we can balance the torque about the center of mass. So it will be FR in the counterclockwise direction. And that would be equal to the I about center of mass, which is mr square by 2 times alpha. Now, as we know, there is no slipping between the cylinder and the board. The accelerations at the bottommost point has to be the same. So the acceleration of the ground, or the board in this case, is AB towards the right, which means the net acceleration here must be AB towards the right. And the net accelerations would be AC because of the translational motion, and R alpha because of the rotational motion. And the vector sum of these two is the net acceleration at the bottommost point, which is AC plus R alpha, and that must be equal to AB. Now what we have to do is we need to express AB as some function, not function, as some k times x, right? So we need AB and x. So we need to eliminate everything else. So if we add equations 1 and 2, we can eliminate the friction and get kx equals m times m AB plus AC. Now if we eliminate AC, the question is done. So for that we are going to divide equation 2 and 3, and we'll get R alpha as 2AC. And if we substitute that into this equation, we'll get the value of 3AC as AB. So now we can just substitute AC for AB in this equation we just determined, and we'll get the value of AB to be 3k by 4m times x. So what we got is that the restoring acceleration generated because of it came out to be proportional to the displacement from the mean position, right? And that is exactly what SHM is. So this motion is simple harmonic, and we know in simple harmonic motion we can write the acceleration, restoring acceleration, to be omega squared times x. So in this case the omega would be square root of this, right? So that's our answer, and that is it for this question. Thanks for watching, guys.